he said, had it not been for this intervention, he would have either killed himself or someone else.
Wow. Jeez. Well, that's
And it was it the room, you could hear a pin drop.
yeah.
And then he followed up and he said, now let me tell you what my life is like
Yeah.
after now.
Oh, that's so
And then
great.
he went on to say, about the state exam. So
Yeah.
that's when I have hundreds of these stories.
Yeah.
And another one was a little girl, just as precious as she could be. And I actually had been out in the community doing a presentation to parents, and it was kind of a reading thing in the community. And it was my second presentation of the day. And I saw this little girl, little blonde hair, blue eyed, little sweet looking little girl, maybe 6 or 7. She came to the front of the room and sat at the front of the room. She was accompanied by her grandmother, who sat at the back of the room. And And so I actually was doing some demonstrations, and at those times I could use a laptop. I still have the capability of doing this. And I had a little headset that would measure brain waves, and it just sat on the forefront of the measuring brain waves from kind of the front here. And
Yeah.
I usually gave the kiddos a chance to give it a try. And they could either blow up a barrel if they could attend well, or they could float a ball if they were in a calm brain state. So
Yeah.
I'd had 2 or 3 of the little kiddos come through, and it was, maybe 10 minutes before I was ready to end. It was getting close to the end. And this little girl spoke up saying that she wanted to do it. I was like, oh, okay. So I hooked her up. Nothing would happen. She couldn't do anything with either one of these. She couldn't get it to go. And she was sitting there, and I gave her several minutes. And I'm thinking, oh, this is tough. I said, well, how about if we, kind of move on? No. She said, no, I know I can do this. I know I can do it. And so I thought, well, we're going to let her go.